Hello, all of Sector Tailspin here, and I just want to talk a little bit about scanning and sweeping because there's a few different features you can use to look for information. So one is the sensor sweep, and that has to be put on manually with a ship. A ship has to set their mission to sensor sweep. It's 200 light years it'll scan for, and so that there's about 200 light years. So anywhere within that range, you'll have a 20% chance to see if there is an enemy on those planets. You can hide from that with 15 defense posts. 15 defense posts will hide sensor sweep. There's some ships like my Brynhild over here that use bioscanners, which is, it's a sensor sweep, but it's also searching for natives. So this planet here, Soccer Ball, has, in the top right, you can see it has silicanoid natives, but I don't know the government. There's a question mark. So that's a scan, that's a bioscan, that's what that is. Sensor sweep, if a enemy owned that planet, it would detect that. So that's the difference between bioscan and sensor sweep. The robots have a advanced bioscanner that has a 100% chance to detect natives, while the Brynhild and the Cobalt for the colonies, that one's only a 20% chance to detect natives. And again, that's 200 light years. If you're in a nebula, which is like a big blue cloud of gases and other stuff, you can't scan very far. It can be anywhere from 5 to 40 or 80, depending on where you are and how dense the nebula is. So sort of all scanners are messed up in there. But there is a B-41 and the Swift Heart. Those both have a Nebula scanner, which goes out to 100 light years. And then we have the Evil Empire. Here's Jamakan over here. Hopefully I said that name right. I'm not sure. My guess is his mission is probably set to Dark Sense, and that has a range of 200 light years. So he is sensing out to about here. So he'll get quite a bit of information about your planet with Dark Sense. And there's really not much you can do about that except kill his probes. The rebels are immune to it, but everyone else, it's a pretty powerful tool. You can get a lot of the Evil Empire can give you a lot of information if you're an ally with them. And you're sharing intel. All that intel is shared on shared intel if you ever do that. So that's Dark Sense. The other way to scan is the 300 light year ship range one. Now, that is, again, that's not, a ship does not manually do that, or a planet. It just, every item that you control, planets, ships, they automatically detect ships within 300 light years of them. So I have a planet here, so I would be detecting everything out to here. So any ship that comes out in space there, I would automatically detect that without activating any kind of sensor sweep. And then we have Minesweep. Now I have two gold or yellow circles here, and those are to show that from the edge of my minefield out 200 light years is the distance where my minefield can be detected with Minesweep. So it's not from the center of the minefield, it's from the edge of the minefield. So 200 light years this direction, 200 light years from this edge, from all the edges. So I suppose if you wanted to make a good circle for it, you could find the center and measure how wide it is. So 13, and then do a 213 light year circle, 200, 213. So that minefield can be detected by any ship minesweeping within that range. So it's probably pretty safe that it's not going to be found by anybody. Assuming I don't know that the privateers are here. So that is one reason why it's good to sometimes use small minefields, because they can reveal important planets and star bases. So you don't, while you need them to protect it, you can give away your position. So sometimes you should be aware of how far out those minefields can be scanned. And if I were to make a big one, that's, let's say, minefield, let's say I made one that big, that's quite far and could be easily scanned out. How far was it? 200 light years? Scanned out to here. So that could be detected quite far away. So I think that's everything about scanners and sweepers. Hope that helps. Have a good day.